Hi, my little baby gorgeouses. Happy Friday. I hope y'all are having a good day. If not, I hope that it only goes up from here. I know where I am in Maryland, it is raining, raining, raining. And then I looked on the weather app. Wait, it might have stopped just now, but it was coming down a few minutes ago when I ran in the house. And it's supposed to rain all throughout the weekend. I guess we're getting what some of was it a hurricane or a tornado? I think a hurricane. Prayers for everybody that are really, really affected in the area that it's coming through. Prayers for people's safety. I just saw an article where was out, a meteorologist was out reporting on the storm and ended up saving a woman. Her car was like going down or something. He ended up getting her out of the car and carrying her or something like there were pictures of it. So just I pray everybody stays safe. Um, Stay home if you can in that area. Or if you don't have to go out, I guess I need to go out and get some things. My son and a couple of his friends are coming home or are coming here for the weekend. They get in tonight because they're going to some festival. So, child Corey Sr. will be happy because there will be some snacks in the house. But let's get into it. So, I just came to do a little quick, I was going to say a lunch by drive through, but just a little quick 1, 2, and talk about Miss Kim Richards, y'all. So this is according to TMZ. Kim Richards confrontation with Kyle after psych hold. Family worried about sobriety. Kim Richards has been shut out by her entire family, TMZ has learned, but it's a case of tough love because we're told she's fallen off the wagon and was placed on a psychiatric hold earlier this month, but that hasn't ended the drama. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ they showed up at a home Kyle owns in the LA area Wednesday night after a neighbor called them in hopes of getting Kim removed from the house. Apparently, the neighbors were concerned about Kim's behavior in the past. We're told Kyle had let Kim live in the house, but she moved out a while back. But Wednesday, Kim showed up again. Law enforcement says Kyle told them she did not want Kim in the house because the family had cut all contact off in hopes that it would shake Kim and get her sober again. We're told cops explained to Kyle it was a civil matter and she'd have to file an eviction action. Kim remains in the house. It gets even worse. Law enforcement now mind you, TMZ said that, not me. Okay. It gets even worse. Law enforcement tells TMZ back in early September, Kim was at a Hilton hotel in the LA area and was incoherent. Kyle was there. The cops were called, and when they arrived, they asked Kim to leave, but she refused. Law enforcement tells TMZ Kim was placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold and taken by ambulance to a hospital. Excuse me, y'all. Law enforcement sources say when they showed up Wednesday night, Kyle told them Kim's in deep trouble over her sobriety, and the family is worried about her very survival. This is, if you don't know, Kim and Kyle have a complicated relationship, first coming to public attention during the RHOBH season 1 finale, where the two got into a huge fight about Kim's issue with alcohol. Last year, Kim admitted she hadn't spoken to Kyle in months, even after her separation from longtime husband Mauricio Umansky came to national attention. You know, Kim called him Mo or Maurice. We've reached out to Kim and Kyle. So far, no word back. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Oh my God, this is like so dark and sad. You know, when someone's fighting addiction, it's a lot, and just she's been dealing with this for so long. All I can say, my prayers up for the family. I truly, truly hope that Kim gets the help that she needs and that her family, it's hard, right? Because I was going to say that her family be a support system for her, but what does that look like? That could look like enabling. That could look like a lot of things. So I think it's hard for us on the outside, not being involved in that family. We may have our own experiences, right, with someone like that, but it's hard to say what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing, or Kyle should let her stay in the house. Kyle shouldn't let her stay in the house. They should communicate with her. They shouldn't communicate with her because we just don't know, and it's hard when you're dealing with, an addict for sure. I don't know. It just, it's just so sad. And I hope man, my heart just breaks for Kim because I don't believe she wants to be in this position either. But when the addiction is strong, you know, so my heart goes out to Kim and the family. I truly hope they get it together. I'll tell you, she definitely doesn't need to be coming back to the show dealing with all of this. Here I go yawning again. And when they say that the police department said Kyle told them the family cut off communication with Kim, I wonder if that meant Kathy too, because we know for a while it was Kathy and Kim like talking. And Kim has said in the past before that Kathy basically treated her better than Kyle and would stick up for her in ways that Kyle doesn't. So I don't know. Again, my heart just truly, 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 truly goes out to Kim. You know what? I'm going to talk about this story. This is about Diddy's, according to TMZ, and it says law firm repping more than 50 alleged victims. A Houston-based law firm is representing more than 50 alleged victims who say they faced sexual assault and abuse from Diddy and his associates, and they're predicting the group will keep growing as the case progresses. Attorney Tony Busby made some serious allegations. I thought I put a water over here. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Attorney Tony Busby made some serious allegations on his firm's IG. Let's get into what he said. I was going to do a little bit of it, but we're going to get into this. Now, before we get into it, TMZ says, to be clear, there's no known evidence supporting Busby's allegation. Some of the victims were minors, nor have any previous lawsuits or even the federal indictment alleged that. And what I'm about to read you, they've reached out to Diddy's rep, but have not heard back. So let's get into this. What this says, blow it up because it looks real small. So this is from attorney Tony Busby, who claims to be representing about 50 Diddy victims. The Busby law firm has been associated by the Ava Law Group to act as lead counsel to pursue claims on behalf of more than 50 individuals who suffered sexual assault and abuse at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs and his cohorts. This group of brave individuals include both men and women. Many were minors when the abuse occurred. Some of these brave individuals reported the incidents to the police, others did not. Each individual story is gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. The acts complained of occurred at hotels, private homes, and also at the infamous P. Diddy freak-off parties. The violations against this group of individuals are mind-boggling and can only be described as debauchery and depravity, exacted by powerful people against minors and the weak. I expect the group seeking redress will grow as this case progresses. I expect many other individuals will be implicated. We expect to have a press conference early next week where some of these stories can be told as the nation learns more and grapples with the potential scope of this scandal. Our firm has always been at the forefront of the most important cases in the United States. We are proud to represent this group of brave souls and pray for justice on their behalf. If you know of an individual seeking assistance who was abused as described above, please don't hesitate to encourage them to contact our firm. The consultation is confidential. Y'all sound like a class action suit waiting to happen or getting ready to happen or in the process of happening. Then the advertisement at the end, the advert at the end. If you know of any individual seeking assistance who was abused as described above, please don't hesitate to encourage them to contact our firm. The consultation is confidential. And they got over 50 right now. Now, like the article said, the indictment, none of that said anything that these people said about there being minors or anything like that. So, but I'm also not surprised if there were minors. What is wrong with me? Y'all know I was doing this the other night. It'll just randomly happen. That probably means I need a nap, but not yet. But anyway, Diddy, I'm gonna tell you, listen, I don't believe Diddy will ever see the light of day again on the outside. But then, and I said this to y'all before, there's a small part of me that's like, what if? Like, what if he gets off? Like, what if somebody's paid off. Like, we just don't know. Like, what if that happens? Because the system is corrupt, you know? Like, my heart is just like with the victims. And I don't know, y'all. I guess we'll obviously stay in tune with the case and what's going on. You know, his lawyer said he was going to testify. Like, Diddy was going to testify. And he's trying to paint a picture of Diddy and Cassie being this love story of two people that got their heart broken. Allegedly, Diddy broke other things on Cassie. So to act like what that's the narrative that you're going to put out, that's the spin after watching that video that we saw. Listen, we shall see. But do y'all wonder sometimes, like in the back of your mind, if he's going to end up getting off or getting away with stuff because of who he knows or who he may have paid off? I don't know. I just wonder that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this and this pretty much class action lawsuit against Diddy. And let me know what y'all think about the story with Kim Richards. It is truly sad and dark. And man, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I truly, truly, truly hope that she gets the help that she needs. All right, y'all. I'm about to drink some all this water, try to fight off the urge to drink my Red Bull, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya. Oh, please check out my newest podcast episode today with my boo, my boy Kendrick Tucker from I Cannot Instagram with Kendrick Tucker. We talk all things the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and then we briefly touch on Emily and Alexis of it all. That I'm going to watch last night's episode today, and I have a guest that I'm recording with on Monday, and that, you know, the OC episodes come out Tuesday. So I think you will like that guest as well. So I will talk to y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and then subscribe, follow, what have you, the audio version of the podcast, wherever it is you find all your podcasts. What else is going on? And come on over and play with me on Instagram at WeGo, WEIGO podcast, and hit that follow button. All right, for real now. I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.